That's a good one, son. Oh, that's a big one. It's a freak. It's a freak. Oh, boys, that's a freaking toad. What is going on, YouTube? Today we are fishing out of the kayak again. You guys are going to get to see this thing quite a bit since bass boats are outlawed in the state of Michigan right now, but we're on a nice little southwest Michigan lake today, and we're going to be targeting those pre-spawn bass. We had a huge cold front roll through, but today, as you can see, it is bright, it is sunny, and it is like 60 degrees outside right now, so I think that they are going to be munching. Today we are fishing with the Online Outdoorsman. If you guys want to check out his YouTube channel, he is going to be filming as well today, so if you want to see his vantage point, his point of view from today, definitely go check out his YouTube channel. But we're doing a little social distancing kayak fishing out here, and we're gonna try to catch some big old bass. If you guys do want to pick up a kayak like the one that I did, definitely go check out DNR Sports. They have a ton of great deals going on right now, and if you guys want to get out there, you can't use a bass boat right now, so you might as well give it a go. I'm really starting to dig this kayak fishing, guys. Let's go get on them. Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to be starting out with a little lipless crankbait here. We are throwing the Guggen Squad clutch, and basically all we're going to be doing is targeting these shallow grass flats. A lot of those bigger bass, they should be moving up. With that cold front, a lot of them probably did pull off into this big basin here, but since we have these beautiful bright sunny skies, I'm thinking they're going to be right up on the shoreline over here. Going to give it a go, try to catch our first bass of the day. Switching up to the jackhammer, boys. Switching up to the jackhammer. Hey, buddy, we're hooked up. We're hooked up, buddy. We struck first bass of the day, guys. He's up there looking around for some mega shallow fish, and we're sitting out on this offshore grass flat right here. Caught a decent one. First one of the day. Solid, probably 1.5 pound, 2 pounder. Not an extremely fat fish, but about a 15-incher. Absolutely annihilated that little jackhammer chatterbait. I'm throwing a little vile bug on the back there, and I'll show you guys how I rig this in a second, because I don't think a lot of people use this trailer the way that I do, but solid 15-incher. Start the day off right here on this offshore grass flat. We'll take it. We'll take it all day long, baby. All right, get her back in the water there. Try to catch a few more. Let me just show you guys what I'm doing with the trailer here too, because like I said, I don't think a lot of people rig the vile bug like this. It's something that I just started doing this spring. But what I like to do is I take a vile bug and I rig it on there sideways, which a lot of people do that with like little creature baits and stuff. They like rigging them on chatterbaits sideways. Kind of gives them that bluegill baitfish profile. But what I do is I take off these two little appendages here, and I take off this bottom kicker right there as well. I think that that makes it look like the exact little bite-sized bluegill snack though. It's just got one tiny little tail kicking around on there, and it looks absolutely freaking crazy. But we're gonna try to catch a few more bass here, guys. This lake has got some big ones in it. That first one was a solid fish, but we might stick into a 4 or 5 pounder today. It's very, very possible. Okay, first one came in that jackhammer, but we're gonna try fan casting the old Guggen Squad clutch around here though real quick. Basically, we're just fishing a huge expansive grass flat right here. We're only sitting in about 4 foot of water. There's just grass everywhere. Should be some big old mamas sitting around out here. There's gotta be a bass right on this point. Looks too good. Too good. This is right where the flat kind of ends right here too. So it's a perfect storm for a big old bass. Got one. There we go. Oh, she pulled off. She pulled off, dude. That was the second bite that I've had today.
What do you say?
Oh, you got one?
Oh, I got one.
Oh, you got one on? We almost doubled up, bro. I just missed one and he just hooked up. We almost doubled up right there in the chatter, guys. We are about to get into them. Fishing this juicy old grass flat. Got one. Oh, no. What the heck? Got the old tail off there. We just missed 2 in a row, boys. That's no good. That's not what we want to see. We're sitting on a really good little grass flat here, and they were apparently loaded. I missed 2 back to back, and he just hooked up with a solid 2 pounder right there. Hook is very sharp, guys, too, so I don't want to hear it in the comments. I mean, it's definitely not the hook. I'd probably just suck. That's probably what it is, honestly. Definitely not the hook, though. This is a perfect opportunity to show you guys how I'm rigging this vile bug, though, because like I said, I believe it's a little bit different. I don't think a lot of guys do it like this. So all we're gonna do is we take the old vial bug, we're gonna line it up right on the side there, see where she's gonna pop out, and we're rigging it sideways. So not like you would traditionally rig this thing in the back of a jig or on a Texas rig or anything like that. So there we go. And so like I said, a lot of guys do this with creature baits, and they would just run it just like this, have a nice little creature bait on the side there. It gives it a nice little bluegill profile, but just to make it a little bit more trim, what I do is I take off this tail, I take off this appendage, and I take off this appendage right here as well, and it leaves us with that. So that's what we're throwing, and I've caught one bass and missed two, so they're definitely digging it. Got one. Dude, we're in a freaking load of them right here. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, son. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one, dude. She's running right at me. Oh, we got a good one on the kayak, boys. She's dragging us. Oh, it's a behemoth, dude. Holy crap, it's giant, man. It's a freak. It's a freak. No, we don't have a net. Oh, boys, that's a freaking toad. Holy smokes. Dude, that's a giant right there. Oh my gosh. That's one of the biggest bass I've ever caught in the state of Michigan right there, guys. Oh my gosh, dude, are you kidding me? Look at that fish. Holy crap, dude, look at its stomach.
It's so freaking.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's like a.
That's a 6-pounder.
Oh yeah.
That's an easy 6. I can't believe I don't got a scale. Oh my gosh, that's one of the biggest bass I've ever caught in this state, guys. I'm freaking shaking. Oh my gosh, guys. That might be the fattest bass I've ever caught in my entire life, but I cannot believe I didn't bring a scale with. I'm thinking that that fish has got to be 6 pounds. I don't think I've ever caught one that freaking fat in Michigan, but she's not terribly long. She's probably about a 20-incher, you know, a nice, solid, beautiful Michigan bass right there. Let me dip her in the water really quick. Let me show you guys what's going on here. So what happened is we got this fish in the water. She's nice and healthy, nice and safe. I caught a bass earlier. We got on the chatterbait bite, and then we came over to this grass flat. I missed a fish. He hooked up with a fish, and then I missed another fish, and literally the next cast rigged up another vial bug because it ripped off my trailer. We just caught one of the biggest Michigan bass I've ever seen in person, guys. That's freaking wild. Look at that fish's gut right there. Crushed the Zman Jackhammer chatterbait with that vial bug on the back. That's absurd. That is a freaking chunk. But we're gonna get this fish back in the water nice and safe. Let me tell you guys, if you don't have a kayak and you're not fishing right now, I feel super sorry for you. If you guys are in Michigan, because this is the best time of the year to fish, as y'all can see right there. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, check that fish out. God, that's a giant. Such a big, beautiful fish. I told you guys there's some big ones in here. We're gonna try to catch a few more like that today. Let me tell you, I've never caught one that big in here, but there's a lot of like 4 and 5 pounders. And now that we know the potential, maybe we'll catch a 7. I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go, another big one, dude. Another big one. The GoPro's messed up. Oh boys, we got another big one on. Oh, she's running right at me, she's running right at me, she's running right at the boat. Holy smokes. Oh buddy, she's barely hooked, she's barely hooked. Another good one. Hooked right in the bottom of the lip right there. I gotta work on this GoPro angle in the kayak, guys. Sorry about that for a second. But we just unstuck ourselves. I don't know if you saw that, but I literally got stuck up in a big patch of grass and I popped it out. Then that fish crushed it. Solid 3-pounder. No 6+ like that last one, but we will absolutely take that fish. Gonna get that fish back in the water. Another freaking chunk right off the edge of that grass flat. See you later, mama. Got her, got her. Come on. Oh, it's another good one, come on. Dude, they're all running straight at the freaking boat. Oh, it's a big old pike. It's a big old pike, guys. Oh my gosh, it's a big pike. That's a freaking tanker of a pike. That's like a 30-incher. All right, we're gonna get down on the knees and try to land this fish without losing a finger. Come on, Bubba. Without dipping the boat in, without losing a finger. Oh gosh. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's a freaking big old pike right there, guys. I thought that we might have had another like 6-pounder on, but it's just big old Mama Toothy here. Okay, get that big beast back in the water. Put up a good fight. Thought I had a giant on, and I don't know if that blood is from me or that pike, but that kind of hurt. I think I'm gonna try to just like put my kayak up against this dock for a second. No, no, no. Bad idea. Bad idea. Boys, this is getting to be quite a task to try to catch a bass out here. I'm not gonna lie. What do you think about this wind, buddy?
It sucks.
It sucks. There we go. There we go. Good one. Finally made our way back into this little secluded pocket here. The main lake literally has like 1 to 2 foot rollers going on right now. And we just stuck ourselves a good one. Come on up in this boat right now. Got that old jackhammer right in the roof of the mouth. Another solid like 2.5 pounder right there. That is what I'm talking about, boys. That's a beautiful bass. But we were literally sitting over on the other side of the lake, fighting that wind like freaking crazy. Ethan literally said this is the worst kayak conditions he's ever fished in his entire life. And he's a hardcore kayak guy. He said that these are some of the worst wind conditions he's ever fished in. And it's the second time I had the kayak out. So the good news is if we could catch him in this, we could pretty much catch him in absolutely anything. So nice solid fish right there. Gonna get her back in the lake. Try to catch at least 1 or 2 more for you guys. Let's go. There we go, right in that little pocket. Literally, there was a big weed pocket right there I could see right into. This fish shot right out and smoked the chatterbait. I think that is bass number like 5 or 6 for us too. Definitely not one of the bigger ones that we've caught today, but we'll take them all. We'll take them all, boys. But yeah, all I'm doing is we're fishing ultra shallow water right now, trying to stay out of the wind. We're probably fishing in like 2 foot of water, and there's these isolated little pockets of weeds, and right there I just cast it right inside of one, and that fish absolutely crushed the jackhammer. Try to catch a few more. We're kind of making our way back to the boat launch right now though, guys, but we still have a chance. We might get another big one. There we go, next cast. Next cast. The other weed pocket right next to it. Are you kidding me? There we go, another little guy. Up in that super shallow water, we got some little buck bass, little males. So this is what that bass just came out of. I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera or not, but what it is there's this giant little pocket of weeds, and it creates like a little overhang in the bank that fish was sitting down underneath. Okay, boys and girls, we got the kayak out of the water, and today was a very interesting day in the water. We didn't catch a ton of fish, but we got on a decent amount of numbers, and I caught one of the biggest bass that I've ever caught in Michigan in my entire life. Definitely the biggest bass that I've ever caught out of a kayak, and maybe the biggest bass that I will ever catch out of a kayak. So it ended up being a good day. I really wish that we could have fished a little bit more thoroughly. That wind was absolutely brutal. Like I said earlier in the video, it was only supposed to be like 10 miles per hour. We got out here and it was wild. It was wild. Literally with the anchor down, I was just cooking down the lake. Still a good day in the water. The jackhammer did some freaking damage. Caught every single bass that I caught in the video today, as you guys saw. And I had that little Vile Bug trailer on there, but got a chance to fish with my buddy here. First time ever fishing with him. You have anything to add?
You're a superior fisherman to me. I didn't do very good.
I don't think so, man. No, he caught quite a few fish though. If you guys want to check out his video as well, he caught a few bass and a pike on, did you catch all on the chatterbait too?
I just followed him around and copied him.
So the chatterbait was definitely the move though. He caught all his on a chatterbait, as did I, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to pick up a kayak, like I said, definitely check out DNR Sports. They hooked it up with the Jackson Big Rig here, and we've been slaying some bass out of it, as you guys have been watching on the channel. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys in the next one.